what are you going to do? It's coming, right? And one place that it's starting to seep into is the dating realm. Hinge's founder has created an AI dating app that's straight out of Black Mirror. There are no profiles or matches to swipe through. The AI decides who it thinks you will be compatible with. So I'm imagining that you have to like talk to the AI for a bit. It gets to know you or something like that. And based on this, I imagine 5 to 10 minute conversation, it will pick your life partner. Is that about fair, Blabs, would you say?
And because again, there's no profile. It's kind of like there's no HR involved or anything. It's just straight up, are you fit for this person or fit for the job, right? That's how I see it.
All right, I'll read a little bit about this. After spending nearly 15 years teaching millions of people how to swipe right, McLeod walked away from the company he built to say the model doesn't work. So now the person who defined modern dating is building a dating service that sounds pulled straight from the episode of Black Mirror and putting real money behind the bet. Let's see here. Hinge's founder raises $18 million to build Black Mirror-like dating app. Okay, should I keep reading this, Blab, or do you want me to get to the other part?
You can get to the other part, yeah.
Okay.
That's basically the giant mission statement. But if you're going to read it, I would suggest you zoom in a lot because it's like yay big on our screen.
At the end of last year, I shared that I was leaving Hinge to start a new company named Overton. Today, we're announcing that we've raised $18 million with support from First Mess Capital, Pace Capital, and Match Group, and that Esther Perel has joined our board alongside Spencer Raskoff and Diana Chapman. The details in our press release. I want to share here a bit more about what we're building and why. The problem of love. A lot of people close to me have been surprised that I would dive right back into starting a new company, especially another dating company. Aren't you tired? Aren't you bored? The truth is, the deeper I go into the problem of love, the more interesting and inspiring it becomes. Given a rising loneliness epidemic, it's hard for me to imagine
really
working on it.
freaking fast. Jesus
Yes,
Christ.
I am the opposite of stuttering Craig. Okay, but so I get the gist of it here. The guy basically, he knows the service is inside and out. It's not working, and I'm curious to see why it isn't working. I don't know if anyone ever here has used a dating site, because I'm curious, like, you have the power and authority to look at who you want to look at, read their bios, things like that. Can anyone figure out why that wouldn't work? Why we would want AI to pick for us? Why you would get someone else to tell you who you should be with? I'm just curious.
I think doing it as a blind dating situation, which is basically that. Like, and they've done experiments with that before, right? Like where you're behind like curtains and they set someone up together and you can't see each other, but you're just talking and you get to know each other. You're like, oh, this person seems fit for me or whatever, and then you reveal what they look like, and like either it's good or it's bad, you know.
But just
I would imagine it's probably that, because the main thing about the dating market is that women have the majority of the power, as they tend to be the most sought after on the dating platforms, and it becomes a case of the topmost percentage monopolizes it largely.
I feel like the pros of having an AI is basically having a mediator who doesn't have like any stake in the game, essentially, between you and the other party, except just trying to find a fit. That's like a positive thing you have it, but it's kind of like Art says, like you all basically have the top people that basically everyone wants. They're literally just already taken, and you trying to fight for their attention, and they don't want they want anyone that's not you. And then you have the other people who basically either catfishing or anything else, and it basically becomes because the good thing here is basically doing it non-visual based, so it's just personality based, which is the thing that's going to make or break it in the long run. So it might be something there, but now that relies on people not lying in these things at all, or you're screwing up the AI at all. So it could be a make or break.
I've definitely had a few friends of mine that had some success in blind dates. Actually, some of them even got married from that. So there may be something in that. But I've definitely seen more people have success in dating apps that they actually got to engage and pick their own people. So
yeah,
I'm really kind of curious to see how this goes.
So I have a friend who met his now wife on Tinder. They've been married for a couple of years now. But I also know someone who met their ex-fiance on Tinder, and then right before getting married, he had a whole mental breakdown and dumped her ass and everything. Like, this just happened a couple of weeks ago after dating for X amount of years. So just pros and cons to this Tinder thing.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Anything else anyone wants to say on that topic before we move on to some Hollywood conversation?
Well, before you go into that, if you check the run sheet, I found something else actually that's related to AI. So I'm actually going to pull this one up.
I'm sorry, I missed that.
Don't worry about it. South Korea All right, guys, this is South Korea. Let me share this one instead. Boop. A man has been charged after allegedly using AI smart glasses to cheat in an exam in South Korea. He built his own app and wanted to see whether it could generate correct answers in a real exam. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure we've seen that. I think it's in New York State that they are going to be banning like the Meta AI glasses from courtrooms. I think that's what it's going on. So now I think we're going to see this giant influx of the AI glasses being banned left and right, or lots of regulation around them.
Yeah, because isn't these glasses just like the camera, they just recorded the thing and just send it to like a different server somewhere else, and then it sends the replies afterwards to the glasses? Or how does it work?
Well, let's see. Let's find out. Boop. Okay, so according to the Korean Jungang Daily, the landmark case has sparked a wider crackdown on wearable AI tech after several incidents emerged during qualification English language tests earlier this year. Why is it always the English language test that all these fuckers are cheating on? God damn. Anyway, dude, it's just a thing, man. I've seen it for years now. During questioning, the man reportedly admitted he had built an AI application specifically for the glasses. So there's if he's building something and breaking the AI glasses, isn't that a whole other case on its own? Because he's taking away like the purpose of those glasses and putting something else to it. Does that make sense? I'm trying to explain what I'm thinking here, but words not.
Try one more time.
So, okay, so like he got these AI glasses, but then he basically jailbreaks into them, right? Puts a program inside of that. So isn't that already an issue on its own with the AI glasses that he bought? Isn't there some sort of like liability or whatever it is that he jailbroke into those glasses?
I think it depends, because there's no issue with them internally unless they come out something else. But I think it's just you can't use the service provider if you jailbreak them. Because, for instance, if you do jailbreak a Nintendo Switch and Nintendo gets a hold of it, they're just gonna like ID block your entire Switch forever, essentially.
Yeah.
So that would just be bad. Anything else, because you bought it, you own it. Otherwise, that's a whole other legal issue depending on where they're from. But I don't think he gets in trouble extra for that.
Well, there is more to this. It says 2 men were also caught after allegedly trying to use AI smart glasses during separate national qualification exams in Seoul and Mokpo in May, whilst 3 candidates were also caught using the devices during English tests across May and June.
Oh, God.
So many of them. The string of incidents has led to officials discussing whether AI smart glasses should be added to the list of prohibited items alongside tougher penalties and new security measures designed to detect discrete cheating tools. Seriously, how are you going to be able to take an exam nowadays when like there's so many ways to cheat? I'm nuts.
Like, you have to look in because it's not easily available. Like, you have to actually do research. All the research you spend here could be used on an English exam.
Wow.
I feel like it's like a whole working around, but think smarter, not harder, I guess.
That's crazy.
I'm also just kind of like, smart glasses wasn't banned and the exam to begin with? Like, what?
It should be, right?
It's kind of like bringing your phone.
I feel like that one's pretty obvious.
Like, you can, in that case, you like one thing you should do is just remove, you're not allowed to bring glasses with you to the thing. Like, you're like not allowed to bring specific glasses that has the thing, essentially. You just have a metal detector before you go into the classroom, essentially. Yeah,
if there's a camera in your glasses, you don't get to bring them as in class.
No. Like, don't, like, you just go have a metal detector. It's hard, but that's what if you're really trying to do it, like, it's you're going overboard a bit then, but yeah.
That's a great idea. Okay, right. So this is how you cheat, right? You're gonna need to learn like Morse code to do this, but you have the camera, so you can send the pictures to a friend. Instead of an AI, he Googles the answers, and then he buzzes the Morse code to you with a anal plug.
Oh no, it's a chest thing all over
silver
again.
bullet.
Yes, because they're not going to ban that, are they? That's not going to be listed anyway. It's like, you may not bring anal vibrators to test. Right?
I'll detect them.
It's like that chess stuff where they were bringing the anal vibrators or whatever to win chess games. Yeah, that's wild.
God, that feels like a massive concession to win a chess game.
People go very far lengths to like.
All of a sudden, Arch is going to start winning chess games, isn't he?
I won the chess game, but what did you call it? What did it?
With a rubber glove just ready, just in case.
Yeah. Well, there's even more to this whole cheating bit with the AI, because a company called KPMG, which from my understanding is like an audit tax thing, has uncovered 28 instances of staff using AI to cheat on internal exams since July, including a registered company auditor who uploaded training materials to an AI tool to answer test questions. So it's the internal cheating at this point with all these AI glasses.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Fun.
I have a question.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Arch.
No, like I understand why they're doing this too, because this is Korea. Korea is like a very, very like you go to the correct school and all the doors open for you.
Yep.
So it's all test taking and nonsense like that.
It depends how good you're doing these things as well. Like
Yeah.
Yes, your entire future depends on this.
Yeah, I watched
Korea
this
is very
video
extreme.
where there was like there was these two girls. One was from Russia and she's traveling the world, and the other girl was in South Korea. And the Russian girl was basically interviewing her. This was probably like a year ago. And they're like, "So are you happy living in Korea?" Like XYZ. And this girl honestly was basically miserable. The Korean one. She's like, "Everything's expensive. You are constantly working. You have to do X, Y, and Z to be able to get into something." Like it doesn't sound very fun over there. Sounds very depressing.
It's not a very fun-based society.
No. So.
Labs, do we have room for 5-minute derailment for one
Yeah,
second?
yeah.
We
Go
do?
for it.
I actually, it's on topic. I actually am curious on this exact topic of AI. Neuralink, Musk's Neuralink, which has been helping people, with disabilities and stuff like that. It's a little chip that I believe goes into the brain or on top of the brain, something like that. And it's been able to help them regain certain motor function, et cetera. And the idea is that everyone is believing, and I do as well, that at some point this is going to be something that many people put in their head for things outside of disabilities, just for work and things like that, being more efficient, et cetera. I'm curious if anyone here on this panel would ever do that. So for instance, for entertainment, when you're playing a video game, like you would be in the game, like you are, it's not virtual reality. You feel like you're in this thing. And then if it came to work and stuff like that, you'd be able to access stuff immediately. I'm curious if anyone here would, and I'm going to add to it that if you're going to say no, I will add that keep in mind that what's going to happen is that more people will have this, and then jobs are going to require you to have that in order for you to work for those companies. So you might be losing out on part of the job market the more and more that grows. And so would you, if you were to say no, would you be willing to be excluded from working society and things like that if that's the way everything goes? I'm kind of curious to see what anyone here would do in that situation. Are you going to put it in, or are you leaving it out?
You're gonna have to put it in eventually. There's no choice. It's gonna be just like a smartphone. It's gonna be everywhere. It's gonna be as basic as internet connectivity eventually.
If it is becomes like people using it and it's working, it's kind of becomes like, why wouldn't I do it in that case?
Yeah, here's the thing. I would probably say no, that I wouldn't want to do it, and I would try to avoid it as much as possible. But who's to say when it's actually here in the present and you're kind of stuck with the situation? Like, I don't know. Like Arch is saying, you kind of be forced upon you, like a smartphone is. It's everywhere. So I would hope that I would still say no and be like, fuck the system, but I don't know.
Well, if you look at phones, right, think about how many privacy things that destroys, like all that stuff, tracking, you name it. The fact that there is a chip now in your brain that who the hell knows if they can stop motor function, that, so with that all said, you still guys would probably put this in your head.
I wouldn't want to, no.
Yeah, I would scrutinize it quite a lot, but I would definitely be hesitant, but that's about it. I would eventually just filter, and if it works, it's kind of like becomes it's another boon I can add.
Okay.
And if it messes up, I don't know what to say. It depends on how severe cases has happened before. Hopefully, I'm not the one who rolls the 1 million first dice.
All right, yeah, chat. Let me know I would love to hear chat if you'd ever do that. That topic fascinates me.
What about you?
Absolutely not. No way in hell is anything touching. No, zero chance. I don't care if you have a minute to live.
The drill.
Too bad.
Would you just? What if they strap you down and then just the drill, like in a James Bond, slowly?
Yeah. So if I'm forced to, I guess I don't have much. Yeah.
You gotta accept.
I think you're going to grow up with it. Like I think eventually there's going to be understood that you're better off with this, and they're just going to install Wi-Fi in a baby's brain whenever he's born.
Yeah,
that'd be horrifically horrifying. Like if it's something you can take out whenever, that would be better. Like in a cyberpunk thing. That but it's stuck with you forever, I would be a lot more less accepting of it. But it depends what how we led up to those points. If it's just from now to that, I would be in the hell no. I'm not putting anything in my mind that just came out.
Well,
It'd be interesting because you'd actually probably even be able to talk telepathically in a sense, right? Like you're essentially going over
you'd
a
be like
signal.
those babies who just do goo goo gaga to each other.
Yeah, and then so that the reason why I brought it up is because like then I don't know how tests work. Is anyone even needing tests if the AI is just always feeding you the information? You essentially just know it as opposed
And you
to
just
having to
don't
learn
ever
it.
think anymore. You
Right.
don't have to think. You just
No,
know.
thank you.
It's also like a thing. If you can do that, would you think there's gonna be a profanity filter eventually?
Maybe you
And it's
become like
gonna be
Cyborg.
Oh, that's gonna be horrible.
There'll be a pronoun filter, of course.
Oh God,
Oh,
no.
we'd all be
Guaranteed.
cyborgs, half human, half robotic. Blah.
Not Phoenix. You
Well,
guess all you
no,
guys. But
I don't want to be a cyborg. Have you seen Doctor Who? I have. No, thank you.
Hit that subscribe button right here and watch another video right here.